What's up, guys? Welcome back to All Wings Everything. Yes, you're back in my kitchen with your boy Spinelli for another simple and delicious recipe. Now, today I'm gonna show you how to make a copycat style Chick-fil-A nuggets. Yes, guys, I know you love Chick-fil-A. I'm a big Chick-fil-A fan, and I'm telling you, I love those nuggets. Oh man, there's something about it. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do it. So I hope you're in your kitchen. I'm already in mine, so let's go. All right, so here are the ingredients we're gonna use for today's recipe. Let me tell you what we have here. Start over here in the back. We have some salt. We're gonna use some all-purpose flour, cooking spray, some milk. We have some powdered sugar. We're gonna use the juice out of these pickles, the boneless chicken breast, egg, pepper, black pepper, paprika, onion powder, and garlic powder. So these are the ingredients, guys, so let's go ahead and move on. All right, so I've already measured out our ingredients, so let me tell you what I have right here. So right here I have 1 egg right here. I have 1 1/4 pound of chicken breast, and what I did is, of course, I diced them up and cut them up in chunks like this. You want them in the nugget form. I have 2 cups of flour here. I have 2 teaspoons of paprika, 2 teaspoons of pepper. I have 1.5 teaspoons of onion powder, 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2.5 tablespoons of powdered sugar. I have 2 teaspoons of salt. I have a cup of pickle juice and a cup of whole milk. So these are the ingredients, guys, so let's go ahead and move on. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to marinate our chicken pieces in the pickle juice. Now, this is the secret to Chick-fil-A style fried chicken sandwiches or chicken nuggets or their strips, is they marinate their chicken in pickle juice. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our cup of pickle juice, and let's see if I can do this without making a mess, since I don't have a measuring cup, but yeah, I can just lower it over like that. And as you can see, all the chicken pieces are submerged into our pickle juice. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna cover this, and I'm just gonna let this sit for about 20 to 30 minutes while we prepare the rest of the ingredients. Now, you don't want it to marinate longer than 20 or 30 minutes because your chicken could taste how that pickle tastes. That's not what you want, and that's not why you love Chick-fil-A chicken, because their chicken tastes like pickles. You like it because of the flavor the pickle juice brings to the final product. So let's sit this here for 20 to 30 minutes, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so while our chicken is in the refrigerator for the 20 minutes in the pickle juice, we're gonna start preparing the rest of the ingredients. So what I'm gonna do right here, we have our egg right here. We're using 1 egg, and we're just gonna place that in this bowl along with our milk. And all we're gonna do right here is just give it a whisk real quick. And we're just going to set this aside until our chicken is ready. So we got about 15 more minutes, all right? So let's move on. All right, so now let's go ahead and prepare the flour mixture. So what we're gonna do is just add all our dry ingredients in here. It doesn't matter how you do it. So we're gonna start with our onion powder, paprika, our powdered sugar, pepper, salt, and our garlic powder. And all we're gonna do now is just give that a mix. All right, this is what we have, guys. And let's go ahead and move on. All right, guys, so I've removed our nuggets out of the refrigerator. So I already drained them of the pickle juice. So you wanna make sure you completely drain them. And so now we're gonna start the battering process. So I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do it. I'm not gonna do all of them in front of the camera because I'm telling you it's real tedious. But the only thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take, and I wish I had some tongs while I was here, make it much easier to do this. But what you do is you just take your chicken pieces, and I'm just gonna do about 5 pieces for you. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get them coated in here like this. All right, and we're just gonna shake off the excess, add them to our milk mixture like that, and we're just gonna move them around in here to get them fully submerged and all sides coated. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take them out of here, shake off the milk mixture, and we're gonna put them back into our dry mixture. I like to double dip it like this because it gives it that extra crispiness. Now, if you want to just dip it in your egg mixture first, that's fine too, and then dip it into the flour, that's perfectly fine too. But this right here gives it that extra crispiness. So I know that's what you guys are looking for. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do this back over here like that. Just get them moved around, fully coated. And again, what we're gonna do when we pull it out of here, to make sure we get that brown color in the air fryer, because I know some people concern is how do I get it the brownish color in the air fryer with the flour. So the key to that is make sure you shake off the excess flour as much as you can. And what I do is I like to let it sit on a cutting board for a few minutes to kind of let that flour kind of like seep into the meat. And then that helps it give you that brown, that real brownish Chick-fil-A color. All right, so that's what we're gonna do right there. See, it's that simple, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of them, and I will be right back. All right, so I finally finished battering all our nuggets. So typically what I do now is I preheat the air fryer for 5 minutes on 400 degrees while this sits like this, because I like, if you take a look at it, you can tell how the flour is settling into the meat. That's the way I like to do it. That way it helps it brown through the cooking process. So I got about 3 more minutes for this air fryer to be finished preheating, and we'll be right back. All right, so now our air fryer has been preheated. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to spray it with a little cooking spray. Like that. And what we're gonna do is we're going to add our chicken nuggets in a single layer. Single layer, guys. You don't wanna put them on top of each other. I have a big air fryer, so I may not have to, well, I may have to cook them in batches, but you know, I'll pretty much be able to get most of them in here. You don't have to worry about too much spacing, but you definitely don't want them on top of each other. That you don't want. All right, guys, so it looks like I was able to put all mine in there on a single layer. Yeah, they're kind of, I would say they're pretty compact, but it's gonna work as long as they're not on top of each other, all right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and push this in here, and we're gonna let these cook for a total of 12 to 15 minutes. So I'm gonna start it off, and we're gonna cook it on 370 for 7 minutes first, and then we're gonna flip them over halfway through the cooking process, and we're going to cook them for the remaining of the time. All right, so let's go ahead and get this started. All right, guys, so let's take a look at these right here. All right, so it's been about, it's been about 8-9 minutes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move these things around, and then we're gonna put them back in for the remaining 6 minutes. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys, as you can see, I did move them around a little bit. Yeah, some of the flouring, the coating came off them, but don't worry about that. And also, what you can do too to make sure you get that extra crisp is also kind of sprinkle a little bit more olive oil on it, or some olive oil on it. I don't recommend extra virgin olive oil, but if you have regular olive oil, I do recommend that. And just sprinkle it over there, and we're gonna put that back in here, and we're gonna start it up, and we're gonna let it cook for the remaining of the 6 minutes. All right, guys, so it looks like we are finished. Let's take a look at that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get these over on a plate, and I'll be right back. And there you have it, guys. Copycat Chick-fil-A nuggets. Now, guys, take a look at this. Let me know what you think about that. Don't these bad babies look like some Chick-fil-A nuggets? Oh man, and what I did also was I made a little sauce to go with it. So all I put was some ketchup, mayo, and some Dijon mustard with some cracked black pepper. Man, that's some good stuff. All you gotta do is do equal parts of it and you'll love it. Nice little tangy sauce, you guys will love it. So the ingredients and measurements are all in the video description below for you guys to check out. The links also in the video description below. All Wings Everything merch for everybody who's been supporting the channel with the merch and everything. Man, I'm telling you, I love you guys, man. So until then, let's go ahead and get into this quality control because I wanna know what this tastes like and I know you do too, so let's go. All right, so my favorite part of the video, quality control, guys. So let's take a look at that again. Ooh. These are our nuggets. So I'm gonna let you guys know what they taste like. So let me take one of these bad babies here. Look at that. I'm just gonna bite into it. Look at that. Fully cooked. Now, let me dip it in some of this sauce. Chick-fil-A, I'm coming for you, I'm telling you. Guys, if you love Chick-fil-A nuggets like I do, I love Chick-fil-A chicken, period. So if you love it like I do, perfect recipe for you. I know you're gonna enjoy it. So, until then, I'm your cook, Spinelli, All Wings Everything, and I am out. Peace.